What's going on, everybody? My name is Gilliamus Network, and today I have some not awful news, but not polite. We're going to be taking a look at the new Hereford base map, and I'm going to be giving my complete honest opinion. As you can see, this is the new Hereford base map. I'm on a custom game, so it's about to do the thing. I sound awful right now because I'm kind of sick, but we're gonna ignore that. So this is the new Hereford base map, and it looks really appealing on the outside. It looks cool, looks interesting. My problem is not with the aesthetic at all. It looks wonderful. My aesthetic is what is on the inside of this base. So as we can see here, we're gonna start with the fourth floor. Fifth is outside. So there's the first stairwell. That is the only stairwell that leads up here except for this exterior one. But as you can see, it is immensely... Oh wait, I'm wrong. There's one. So there's this stairwell, and then there's this stairwell. So there is... Yes, thank you. There is two stairwells to lead up to the top floor. This top floor... Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna wait till he says... And...
Hostage location unknown.
Okay, now we got 10 minutes. That should be... This is gonna be a decently short video. This is immensely... a lot different than the old one. If you're looking at it, this is just the straight up layout. It is like, that is a lot of wall, and that seems to be what Ubi's doing in all the new maps, is making it... There's so many places that reinforcing is basically pointless unless you're just putting your back to it, and even then there's so many operators that can now breach said reinforcements. It's kind of pointless to reinforce at all. That is my main problem, is at this point UB is rewarding people for, instead of being slow, methodical, tactical, planning out their next move and doing all that, it's a rushing game. It's and granted, I could be completely wrong. This is just what I'm getting out of this. Okay? If you see all these walls, this is a roamer's paradise. Every map with that many halls, corridors, walls is a roamer's paradise. There's nooks and crannies for you to hide, there's dark corners, there's so many places for a roamer to be at. Here is the problem. There's also too many places for the attackers to go in and breach, which wouldn't usually be something I would complain about, except for the fact that it's no longer based on a game of wit or skill as it would be. It's a base on how many people can I kill before they get here, which is not what I imagined this to be. Whenever it first came out, I got the... I mean, I'm pretty sure we all did, let's be honest here. The Rainbow Six was going to be like the old games, like New Vegas and stuff like that. That it was going to be a tactical shooter where you get rewarded for slow and methodical. That's the first floor, by the way. And that's no longer the case. It's how fast can I sit here and quick peek somebody in this tight angle, and how many people can I spawn kill. It's not relevant. That should not be a thing that determines whether you win or lose a game. But I'm rambling. I'm going to talk about that later. So as you can see here, immense amount of walls, and this is the first floor, the top floor. Let's go down one more. So there's the hostage. Ignore him. This is the second floor, or the third floor. I forgot I'm going top to bottom here. Again, two ways to come at it. You got those stairs and these stairs, or the little blue ones here. So you got blue and white stairs, basically, is what I've been calling it. And then you also still have the outside stairs that come in up there, and then this one goes right there. It is ridiculous how many places. Here's the thing, look at this. How many rooms here have wooden floors? 1, 2, 3. 3 rooms upstairs, all over this area. can be fused or anything else. And I'm not saying that fuse is like an immense thing to worry about right now, but holy heck, with the toxicity of people busting open the roof and you can't kill them because of like the hitbox registration or something of hitting like poles, my gosh, there's so many places. And this is the second one, which you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 places that can all go down to the bottom floor. How many hatches is there? 1, 2. So you got basically 2 hatches per floor. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry, 3 on the top floor, 2 on this one. This is another floor. Do you see what my problem is? There's so much. Like, I get that. Okay, listen, I understand the whole point is to figure out all these approaches, but my gosh, do you know how much this is all like destructible walls? That's destructible, that's destructible, that over there is destructible, this all over here is destructible, this up here, that's all destructible, that's all destructible. There's so many places. It's no longer determined on skill. It's determined on how fast can you get there. And if you are just there, it is basically physically impossible to either defend or it's okay. If you're like me, I'm an anchor. I don't usually roam. I prefer to stay by the objective and defend the objective, you know, as it says defend. That's what I do. Don't get me wrong, roamers are very important. I used to play cav relentlessly. But there's too much. You get what I'm saying? I don't want it to be like the old Hereford. The whole old Hereford to me was fine. I thought the old one was fine. I thought it had just enough room. Could have used a little bit of a rework, but not this. Like, look at this. This is just ridiculous. It's like 7 rooms per level. Like, for the people that from the start of the game played Hereford, we have no idea where anything is. You have to relearn this entire thing. Which wouldn't be that big of a problem if there wasn't, like, several maps already like it. Like, UB. Don't get me wrong, I like big maps. I like having destructible environments. I don't want it to be a maze to figure it out, though. I don't want to spend, like, 20, 30 games trying to figure out where I can go to do stuff. And there's so many breach points and fuse points. Have we ever just considered not using reinforcements at this point? There's four freaking people who can bust open anything at this point. Hang on. 1, Sledge, Ash, Thermite, Habana, Zofia can do it. All the people with breaching charges, and Maverick. Like, reinforcing things is pointless at this point. The hatches are the only thing I consider to be even close to useful to reinforce. And that's a stretch, considering how many people they have now. Reinforcements is, like, on this map, it's pointless. On house, like, people always say house, it's pointless to reinforce. Except for possibly the basement. Now it's pointless to do any of them. House could have used a rework, because Maverick is going to make that physically impossible to defend. A lot of these people make it physically impossible to defend against anything. That's where my problem comes in. They're making it esports. Like, we already have a Rainbow Six Siege esports. That's what this looks like to me. This looks like nothing but pandering to esports players, which I guess would be fine if that's all you were doing. But people like me who are casual players do not... like, I get it. You want big maps, you want a bunch of destructible environments, that's fine. But make it possible. Like, I can't defend... Just in looking at this. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, oh wait, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Close to 40 rooms. It's either Romer's Paradise or it's... which ruins the point of the game, which is defend. You know, what you're supposed to be doing majority of the time. Whether you're roaming or anchoring, you're defending. Now it's turning into Call of Duty. The objective is a side note. I have never seen... like, it's been close to a year that I have barely ever seen an objective be completed, such as saving a hostage or anything. That no longer is the point, is to get the most kills, which is Call of Duty or Battlefield or something like that to me. And that ruins the aesthetic of this. So if you're going to make a new map, I don't need 40 rooms to be happy with your game, okay? I'm just letting you know. Have a good day, everyone.